Anybody in their shed at home has got an old Stanley or Record plane is almost definitely a standard angle, common pitch, 45 degrees, smoother or jack plane. The planes I have here are all bevel up planes, which means the grinding is on the top of the blade. All of these are low angle, set at 12 degrees bed. These two are standard angle bevel up planes with the bed angle at 20 degrees. A standard bench plane has a blade which is ground at 25 degrees, but when it's set in the frog at 45 degrees, the grinding angle is always on the bottom. When we come to a low angle bevel up plane, the blade is no longer at 45 degrees, but is down at more like 12 degrees or 20 for the standard angle, but the blade is now flipped over and the sharpening and grinding angle is now on the top, which is bevel up. People think they may not be so familiar with the idea of a bevel up low angle plane, but anybody that's got a block plane has got already in their kit a bevel up plane. Where it looks a little bit different is when we come to something like a jack plane. So this is a bevel up low angle number 62 jack plane. When we get to bevel up and low angle planes, we can change the angle on the blade, how we sharpen it, depending on the kind of work that we are looking to do or the effect that we're trying to actually achieve. Whether this might be planing end grain, interlocked grain, or very, very hard, difficult timber to plane. We've just discussed the variety of low angle planes. Let's look in more detail at the low angle block and the low angle number 62 jack plane. So one of the main advantages of low angle planes, bevel up planes, is they come at a bedding angle of 12 degrees. If we sharpen a blade at 25 degrees on a 12 degrees bed, we have a very low angle at 37 degrees. This is fantastic for doing end grain work or planing very soft timbers. That is lower than a common pitch in your normal bench plane, which is 45 degrees. What we can also do with this blade is, although the 12 degrees stays as a common angle, if we sharpen the tip of the blade at a higher angle, let's say 38 degrees, 38 degrees sharpening plus 12 degrees bedding angle is 50 degrees. We call that York pitch. That was probably introduced to most woodworkers by the most famous designer maker ever, Chippendale, a Yorkshireman. He pushed this to everybody. Apart from that, if we also sharpen this at 50 degrees sharpen on a 12 degrees bed gives us 62 degrees. We call that cabinet pitch. We use cabinet pitch for planing difficult interlocked cabinet makers timbers. The 62 degrees also ties up with the number 62 plane. The magic happens with low angle planes when they've got higher angle blades in them, meaning we can plane some very, very interlocked and difficult timbers. To check out more details on our low angle bevel up planes, look at us at woodworkersworkshop.co.uk. Check out our other YouTube videos for more detail on our low angle planes and follow us on our social media channels.